Hello everyone, how are you all? I am Siddharth Kumar Jha and I welcome you in the Digital Image Processing lecture series. In the last video, we have learned about the fundamental of the digital image like your pixels, resolution, brightness, and contrast. But here's something interesting. The way a computer prescribed brightness is not at the same as how our human eyes does. Okay, so in this video we shall discuss the two important concepts, which is brightness adaptation and brightness discrimination, so which explain how the human visual system works and why this knowledge is critical for the image processing. So let me go to the notepad for the detailed explanation. So just hold a second, guys. Okay, so let me make out the heading like the human visual and human visual system and brightness perception. Okay, so human eyes is not only equally sensitive to all the light intensities, so it can be adapted to be wide range of brightness level like your from to dark night to the bright sunlight. But at any given time, the eyes can only sense the limited range of the brightness. So now we will understand what is brightness adaptation. Okay, so let's make out brightness adaptation. So it is the ability of the human eye to to different adjust to different levels of illumination. Illumination. Okay, for example, like entering a dark room from the bright sunlight, it is initially can't see. After sometimes I can adapt. Okay, so in the digital image processing, it is important for adjusting image contrast so that the object are visible under the different lighting. Okay. So now we will understand brightness discrimination. Okay. So the third one is your brightness discrimination. Discrimination. So it is the ability of human eye to detect small changes in brightness. So for example, easy to see a gray path of a medium background, okay, or you're harder to notice on pure white or pure black background, okay. So these are the example of the your brightness discrimination. So let's moving further. So the next one is your implication in digital image processing, okay. So let me write it down like implication implication in digital image processing. So in this, the brightness, adoption, and discrimination explain why. Okay, So contrast stretching is important, and histogram equalization improves the visibility, and a difference device may need different brightness setting. So it helps in designing algorithm closer to the human vision prescription. Okay, so let me write it down all the points. So the first one is your brightness, adaptation and discrimination. Explain like why. The first thing, contrast stretching is important, and the second thing is like histogram equalization. Equalization improves visibility, and different device may need different brightness setting. Okay, so basically it helps in designing algorithm closer to human vision prescription. Human vision prescription. Okay, so the next topic is your simple graphical explanation for so it is like plot of received brightness versus actual intensity. So curve shows the nonlinear prescription and middle intensity are like more distinguishable. Okay, so this is its representation. See how the histogram representation works. So basically here you can see the two images. Just hold a second. These two images. Let me change the color. Not this one. This one. So let's see. You can see the two different images, and based on that, you have drawn the histogram representation of that two. Okay, so this is less one, less contrast and high contrast, or less resolution, and this one is for high resolution. So see how the graph is like moving. So this is about the today's video. So in this, we have learned about the human vision adapts to white brightness level like your brightness adaptation, and human eye detect a small difference better than in the mid-range like your brightness discrimination, and image processing technique often mimic these properties for the better results. Okay, so that's all about the brightness adaptation and discrimination, the two components that explain how the eye works with the light and intensity. So in the next video, we shall move into a more mathematical side of imaging, exploring a simple image formation model and understanding how illumination and reflection combine to form an image. Okay, so if you find this helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe the channel, and share it with your friends. So see you in the next video. तब तक के लिए keep learning and keep exploring. Bye bye.